welcome. My name is Professor Jobber Jepoy Gaiser III. You can call me just Prince. So in the past three videos, we talked about real numbers as a solution set, no possible solution set, but a point as a solution, and particular region or regions as a solution set. So now we'll be talking about applications of quadratic inequalities. If you're asking why I'm wearing this kind of clothes, it's because these quadratic inequalities really apply in life. So let's show you this problem. So in this problem, it says the perimeter of a rectangle is 20 centimeters. Find all possible dimensions or integers if the area of the rectangle must be less than 24 square centimeters. So now, in order to solve the problem, in any problem solving, we need to have 5 steps, 5 methods. So the steps are, first, it's called RESCA. So the first one is representation, equation, solution, checking, and answer. But in this problem, we'll be only using 4. We won't be using checking because I already know my answer is correct. Let's move on. So in representation, the perimeter of the rectangle equals 2 times length plus 2 times width, and the area of the rectangle is equal to length times width. That is your representation. You have to make a representation of the problem. Next, equation. You have to get an equation for the problem. So 20 equals 2 times length plus 2 times width. So in this one, you have to isolate the variable and isolate first. So you have to be length equals I put length to the other side, we made it negative. So 20 minus 2 times length equals 2 times width. So what we do now is we multiply both sides by 2 to isolate width. Alright? So 2 times 10, 2 divided by 20 is 10. 2 divided by 2 is 1, so it's just length. And 2 divided by 2 is 1, so it's width. So that is our equation for width. So this is our equation for width, and for length, our equation, and for x, our equation is length. So in our final equation, we'll be having length times 10 minus length is less than 24. So moving on to our solution. So let's use our equation. So we just have to do the FOIL method. So length times 10 is 10L, and then L times L is L squared less than 24. So now I just switch these. I put 24 here. I put length there because I want it to be arranged. Okay. So it's negative length squared plus 10L minus 24 less than 0. But you can't have a negative variable in the first, here in the start, because that is not, it will be harder for you to solve. So we'll just multiply both sides by negative 1. So after that, we'll get length squared minus 10L plus 24 greater than 0. The reason why it became greater than, why it changed to greater than, was because every time you multiply or divide both sides, you will always have to change the sign. Okay? After, we have to factor. So we have to get multiples of 24 that, if added or subtracted, will become to negative 10. So 6 and 4, when you times it becomes 24, and when you add or subtract it, it becomes negative 10. That's why I put negative 6 and negative 4. Okay? And now we have to just equal to 0, so x equals 6 and x equals 4. So now in our graph, what we have to do here, so yeah, a graph. Alright? So now in our graph, what we have to do here now is basically just get the positive negative signs so that we can get the solution set. So x here is less than 4. So get a number is less than 4. Let's say 3. So 3 and 3 minus 6, the sign will be negative. 3 minus 4 will still be negative, and negative times negative is positive. Same goes for these when you do it. So now, since our sign is greater than now, we're gonna have to find a solution set with positive, more positive. So based on the graph, this one looks like the one more positive. So in this one, we have to use two solution sets. We will be using x is less than 4 and x is greater than 6. So over here in our final answer, so length such as length is less than 4 or length is greater than 6. Same goes with width because it's just the same. So width such as width is less than 4 or width is greater than 4. So now we have to find the possible integers. In order to do that, it's 2 times length plus 2 times width equals 20. So we have to find numbers that are less than 4 and greater than 6. So I chose was 7 and 3. So 7 times 2 is 14. 2 times 3 is 6. When you add both of that, it becomes 20. 8 times 2 is 16. 2 times 2 is 4. When you add that, it becomes 20. 9 times 2 is 18. 2 times 1 is 2. When you add that up, it becomes 20. You can't go above it. You can't use 10 times 10 because, 2 times 10 because it will become bigger. It won't be equal to 20. So these are our only possible integers. So in my final answer, I put length can be 3 centimeters and the width will be 7 centimeters. These are the possible answers. So thank you again for watching. Okay, hope you learned a lot from our past 3 videos in this video. Alright, have a good one. Stay well.